That'll do. That'll do. Make it a rogue. Job's a good one. We're rocking the fucking baldy mullah. What is the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire here with another episode of World of Warcraft on the Kronos 3. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a fantastic week. Been a while. Been a while since I did any WoW content or any YouTube fucking shit whatsoever. Hope you're all keeping well. Twinstar have dropped a new server, and in anticipation of Classic hopefully being announced, or I'll just punch the microphone, or being a thing, I've decided to jump back on this to kind of scratch that WoW itch that I've been having for the past while, because we all get it. We all get that WoW itch. This is my second time recording the intro character. I recorded a half-an-hour episode, not even, like a 20-minute episode there just previous to this, and I was really happy with it. So I went to watch it back so I could edit it, and oh yeah, sure, I didn't have to turn the fucking microphone on. It's on now. It's on now. The joys of YouTube. The joys. How have y'all doing? I hope you're all keeping well. We have to go in and talk to this dude in here. So, what have I been doing? Where have I been? At work. I started my new job with that new company. Same job, just new company. And it involves a bit of an upskilling of the thing that I do. So lots of exams. It's like a 2-year process. And I'm a good bit into it now at this stage, but it's quite stressful. There's a significant workload, so that's why it's been quite hard for me to sit down and do YouTubey stuff. I've not really been in the loop with the private server scene or retail, or like the only thing I've been really checking for is Classic in the past while. So with the exception of that, I'm not really 100% certain about everything that's going on. Now, let's just make sure that when I did this previously, it was kind of fucking around a bit. Oh, fuck, and I still haven't moved this shit. Put this here, this goes here, that there, and you go there. And these are here. Yes. Should be good. Okay, right, I think that works. Am I happy with this? You, off, this goes here, boom. Boom. No, don't destroy that. Holy fucking shit. That would suck. Put this here, put that there. Small throwing knife. Why is there just one? Shouldn't there be 200? Maybe when I kill the first one, it will drop. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, work. That's where I've been pretty much for the last while. It's very hard to find time to commit to any kind of YouTube series with the amount of time that I have available to me. But like, because I have a wee bit of kind of free time now, I'm not saying that I will be like entirely consistent with uploads and all that shit. Like, those who have been around for a while know what I'm like. So kind of. Take it as it comes, I guess. I'm planning on getting this character to 60. I've realized that in the past few different series that I've tried to do, that playing on classes that I'm not overly fond of is a mistake, and makes it extremely hard to kind of commit to finishing a series. I like playing on a rogue, so it's going to be a rogue again. Why am I playing with the Alliance? Because all my mates are playing on the Alliance, so I'm going to fucking play on the Alliance, and I like playing as the Alliance. I like human characters. Oh, you fucking suck. I'm not gonna hit that. I'm not gonna... Yeah, he's Muslim. Yes! Oh! Feels good, man. So yeah, that's why I'm playing on the Alliance. And we're just gonna go from there. In terms of episodes, I'm kind of hoping to keep them in around 15 to 20 minutes long. I'm gonna keep them short and sweet. This first one is just gonna be pretty much a solid run through. Future episodes, you're probably not going to see me... You're probably not going to see me doing a lot of the farming and that. That may change depending on, like, kind of, I know it would be easier to get this quest done if I did it with those folks, but I would be a much lower level when I completed it. So on that basis, I'm just trying to kill these things. Because I've already done this twice. I realized that if I don't kill the first group of mobs first, I won't be level 2 when I go to pick up the next set of quests, and that will seriously hamper me in terms of questing. So I may accept group invites after this, but for this initial quest, I want to kill the things, because you only get like 10 XP every time you kill one of these fucking mobs if you're in a big group. So it doesn't really do me any solid favors. It means the quest will get completed quicker, absolutely, but I'm not too concerned about that now at the moment. Okay, a lot of stuff to kind of talk about here in this first episode, and I've already spoken about it, and I'm afraid now I'm probably going to miss points. Really pissed that I didn't have the fucking microphone on. I had a good flow for the whole episode, but I don't know, I'm kind of starting to get back into the swing of it now, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So, right, let's go back through the bullet points in my head and we'll go back to the start. So I'm not going to be continuing the Ares series, and I'll kind of explain that now over the course of the next couple of minutes why. I think a massive part of what makes WoW fun for me, initially when I started these series, was the nostalgia of going back and actually playing in vanilla when I hadn't played on it in such a long time. So it was that whole buzz of exploring Azeroth again for like the first time, or the first time in a while. It's what it felt like. And that should be 198. There we go. Now it's updated. That's a wee little thingy, an error bug thing. Maybe Twin Star should have a look at that. Just saying there, folks. Just saying there, folks. So yeah, a massive part of it is the whole community aspect of gameplay now. It's not about that nostalgia anymore, because that's kind of worn off. A big part of it for me now is the teamwork and working with a group of people in order to achieve your aims, as he declines his third group invite. With the reason being, well, you know what, there you go, I'll give you a leash. A leash? Yeah, a leash. LOL terminology. A big part of it for me now is community, and playing with a guild and all that crack, and doing quests with people and helping them to do fucking shit and all that stuff. I'm probably missing points here now because I've already said this fucking 20 minutes ago, and I'm having to repeat myself, so I'm trying to remember I just punched the microphone. Trying to remember everything that I said and get it out again in a kind of some semblance of kind of order and sensibility. But yeah, a big part of what attracts me to vanilla now, more so than TBC, I've realized, because I would have been of the opinion that I preferred TBC more, but I'm starting to realize I actually prefer vanilla more. I think there's a bit more to it in terms of meat and guts. And please, I'm gonna have to hit the option to stop getting invites now in a second. I can just do not disturb. Actually, that's another way of getting around it as well. Oh fuck me, though. The numbers have actually just increased. There's like a new wave of fucking newbies after spawning. I won't tag that. No, he's way ahead of me. Boom. And that's kind of like, I think why I stopped playing on Ares, is because a lot of the guys that I was playing with stopped playing there. And once they stopped playing there, I think that kind of reduced my incentive to actually desire to actually be there. And as a result of that, then it just kind of robbed me of a lot of boom. I don't mind accepting an invite if I get one now. Oh, I don't need a worker. So I wanted to get that level too. So I think that's part of what killed it for me. That and that there was a lot of bugs with Ares. Twin Star do a really good Kronos. Twin Star do a really good vanilla server. In terms of bugs and stuff like that, I've never really had too many issues, and anything that I've ever encountered has typically been resolved quite efficiently by GMs and what have you, or it's never been game-breaking type of shit. I'm sure other people have had other experiences and all that kind of crack. I've done a 190 episode series on Kronos 2/Kronos 1 when it changed back, and I hung around for 190 episodes, so obviously I was enjoying it. So that's my logic on it. My other logic on it as well is when it comes to working out like what server you want to play on and stuff like that, because people always have opinions about all this shit and get so fucking triggered about it. Don't listen to Reddit, don't listen to YouTubers. Formulate your own fucking opinions before I get like 10 comments about, is the server we're playing on, is it good? Because that's always great, because like I am such an authority on coding and shit to be able to answer those questions. Play on it yourself and figure out whether or not you like playing on it. Don't listen to fucking YouTubers giving you opinions based off of their fucking experiences of what their interpretations are of things. Play on it yourself, and if you have fun, fucking play there. And if you don't have fun, don't play there. It's really fucking easy. Really simple. So the 10 of you that were going to ask me that question, nailed it. Hope you watched this far before you typed it out. What else was I gonna say? In terms of like the private community, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what servers are on. I don't know what servers people have opinions about, what drama's been happening or any of that bullshit. Totally out of the loop. The only thing I'm aware of is that Gummy is live streaming his server after the fucking letter from Blizzard. What happened there? If any of you could direct me for, I'm not bothering me arse to fucking Google it. Like, I don't care that much, but I just think that's a bit strange that happened. I thought that was pretty clear cut and dry. Like, Gummy, you know, you fucking do this, you're gonna get, you know, shut down by Blizzard and sued, and fucking they're gonna hit you with the big stick, and it's not gonna be a fun experience. I thought that's the way that was. Obviously not. I don't know. I was pretty hyped to play on his server as well. A lot of the fucking lads were, and I remember that kind of took the wind out of a few people's sails when that got fucking cancelled. So I'm intrigued. What's going on there? Like, that's pretty much the only thing I'm aware of in terms of private community. And like other YouTubers and shit like that. I've caught like a couple of hamster wheels kind of live streams. What the fuck is happening there? It was like he was cancelling the animation there or some shit. Yes! Bitch! That was good. That was good. I've caught a couple of hamster wheels. I'm too low of a level to equip the grey leather boots. Oh, that's rough. I've caught a couple of his live streams. I caught a couple of Mr. GM reviews live streams. Other than that, and I mean like sparingly over the past couple of months, I haven't really had much of a immersion in the vanilla scene whatsoever. Mr. GM is doing the full-time thing now. Nice. You do you, bro. That's excellent. Outstanding. Fucking feels good, man, for you. And I know that he's playing on like retail and shit like that, and people get so triggered by that, and I don't fucking understand. Like the dude is like living the dream here. He's playing video games, getting fucking paid to do it. Why wouldn't you be happy for him? Yeah, because Blizzard and all that shit. Which can fucking go away. With the advent of or at least the possibility of Classic being on the horizon, I think it makes sense to kind of move in that direction if you're doing this as a professional thing. You're setting yourself up for being able to create content in and around Classic, and you're expanding your viewer base. Like, the private community obviously is limited in its fucking size, so it makes sense to, if you're doing this as like a large scale kind of thing, go into retail, because it would give you a much bigger viewer base. Solo! Fuck off. Go away out of that. Fucking stupidity. People that like leave like rude comments and stuff like that say sellout and shit like that are probably little fucking 12-year-old triggered little fucking kids that are drawing loyalty to a video game, which is hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. I find that shit strange, but it feels good, man, for him. That's fucking deadly. I wouldn't do this shit full time. No way in fucking hell. It'd drive me up the fucking wall. I like doing it. It's fun, but as a full time fucking career, no. It'd be tough. It'd be hard. It's not as simple as just like hitting record button, being like, oh hey, look, I'm gonna play video games today. There's all like fucking editing and all like checking your equipment and buying the equipment, setting up the equipment. There's all like the data that you have to interpret to see whether or not people liked what you did, and fucking there's a whole lot of graft that goes into it, and I take the lazy route with a lot of it as well. Like, other fucking YouTubers put a whole lot more effort into this shit than I do. So this shit ain't easy. And even the live streaming end of things, like that shit, that's hard, and it's exhausting, because you have to be so aware of everything that you're saying, because nowadays, like, fucking people can just clip everything that you do, and because it's live and you have absolutely no filter on what's going on, like, strange things can happen when you play things live. Strange things can happen, and you can say things that you probably wouldn't say when you're not under a bit of pressure, or would, you never know. And if those things come out in the wrong context or wrong time, that can fuck you up. That can fuck you up. Yeah, I hope that shit wrecks you now, bitch. Oh, kill it or it'll reset. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. I won't get that. Boom. So yeah, fucking kudos to him. And it makes sense to, with the advent of Classic and stuff like that, kind of start getting on the sweet side of Blizzard if you're going to be live streaming all of this stuff. Because I don't know how they would react, like, to the likes of myself if I was to live stream. Like, I've no viewer base whatsoever, but in comparison with other people. But if I was to start live streaming the likes of Classic with all of my vanilla private server content already on my fucking YouTube channel, like, is that a bannerino? Like, how does that work? Interesting. Definitely interesting thought process there. But that's pretty much all of my knowledge of the private server community over the past couple of months. I've been totally out of the loop otherwise. And then Classic. Let's talk about Classic, sure. That's on the horizon. And I'm aware that there are distinctly strong opinions regarding Classic at this moment in time. I know that there's a lot of people that are of the opinion that it should be as this is right now. Totally unchanged. I'm not going to get it. Totally unchanged. Totally left as it was. Bugs and all. And I agree with that to a point. I think the game should be pretty much the exact same. I think that makes entire sense. Like, why change classes and stuff like that? That makes no sense. You're entirely changing the fucking game. Like, if there's stuff that's unbalanced, well, like, it was unbalanced then. Fucking people still fucking love playing it, even if it is unbalanced. So fucking unbalanced. It doesn't make sense to change that shit because it would affect the gameplay far too much. So I think changing that sort of stuff, definitely bad. Adding in something like Raid Finder or looking for a group or looking for more, don't. That'd fuck it up way too much. Like, should they do like little kind of glossing over the cracks kind of fixes, like kind of whoa, you fucking bastard. I think he actually missed, so I think I get the tag on it anyway. Because I got the aggro, yeah, GG. Oh, we got a bag this early, that's fucking sick. Am I leveled up yet? Nope, still level 2. Yeah, it says it right there, Gibbo. I'm blind! In terms of things that I think they should change, and I'm of the opinion that there's one thing that should be changed. Well, maybe two. They need to incorporate BattleNet, because that's Blizzard's fucking thing, and there's not really much of a way around that. It's a part of their game service now, and I'm aware, like, it wasn't there back then, but it's there now, and I think that's something that people just gonna have to embrace. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, it doesn't massively affect your fucking gameplay. It's just an interface to talk to your friends through BattleNet. Like, I don't see how that really causes too much of an affect. But I could be wrong about that, because again, remember what I said about community and all that, and when you start fucking with that, how people communicate with each other on the game, does that take away from the gameplay? Yes, I think, to a point. But would the likes of a BattleNet interface do that? Don't know. Don't know. The only change that I really feel, anyway, passionately about is graphical improvement. And my argument for that, case in point, is any remastered game in the last 10 years has pretty much always involved a graphical improvement, because the point of remastering a game is to show people... I feel like I got the tag. The point of Oh, suck a dick. Suck a dick. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. The point of remastering a game is to show people what it would have looked like if it was made now. So, same game, but with artistic improvement and technological improvement. So, like, fucking the graphics run better and all that shit. Animations. You know what I mean? Like, why not have that? And the great way of showing that and kind of seeing the effectiveness of this is look at Halo and Halo 2 remastered editions. They even come with a toggleable option to turn the graphics old and new. I think that's fucking excellent, and I think that's exactly what should be done. I'm triggered so much. I think that's exactly what should be done with Vanilla WoW. I think that's perfect. I think that makes absolute sense. You should be able to hit the plus key on your numpad. Server crash? Lag? Whoa, fuck me. Okay, wow. I've not had any connection issues up until this point. But, like, it would make sense that shit would eventually start crashing. Like, it's a hoo-hoo. It would make sense that stuff starts to crash. Like, it's a fucking launch. Like, it only launched, like, 2 or 3 days ago. I wasn't there for the launch. I was working. Oh, actually, no, I wasn't. I was out with my friends, so I didn't really have a chance to fucking get in on it. And I'm not really too upset about not being on for it either. Sometimes it's easier just to miss a couple of days and kind of just get a little bit behind the curve, so that way you actually have room to farm mobs without the stress of dealing with all these fuckers. I think that's the best way of doing it. I think a lot of people would agree with me. Oh, you were never getting that, dude. Thanks for the fucking extra DPS, though. Appreciated. Get that eviscerate off. Boom. I missed. That fucking sucks. Go for it again. One more. We're gonna ding. It doesn't matter what mob we fucking kill. We can whack on those no boots. Get a massive increase in our defense. And we'll go from there. So yeah, I think there should be a graphical change. I think it doesn't make sense to remaster a game and not have that. I think that's fucking fundamentally stupid. And I think anyone that argues otherwise is a fucking moron. And my knowledge is that the majority of people, and this is from a very cursory glance at Reddit and Twitter, the majority of people seem to be of the opinion that if they change one thing, why stop there? That's not how remasters usually work. But, you know, it's a point. And as invalid as I think it still is a point. And it is Blizzard. And they've done strange things. So, yeah. It's something to bear in mind, I guess. But I don't think that's really going to be an issue. I'd be more concerned about the fact that since they announced Classic, I've not heard fucking head nor tail of Classic since. I think that's an even bigger concern. That's more concerning than the anti-hype. No. Wait, he's level 4. Nah, shit. Yeah, he's just killing those. He's just killing whatever. We're getting this one. I'm going to have to throw just to guarantee the success. I think the major concern at the moment, really, with Classic should be the fact that I've not really heard anything about it since. But then again, I've not been checking out, like, forums or anything like that, so maybe there has been announcements and I've just missed them. If you guys can direct me towards that stuff in the comment section, you fucking do it. Go nuts. Go fucking nuts. I think that's pretty much all of my knowledge regarding Classic. Will I play on it when it comes out? Yeah, absolutely. You fucker. Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely play on it. Even if it is just to see what it's like. And then if it's like been changed and all that, whether or not the changes have massively affected the game. I'm of the opinion the gameplay shouldn't be changed. Definitely. Now, something that I haven't made an opinion about is, like, should they add content in after Nax? Maybe. But a wipe club here is too. Maybe, but I don't really know. I've not given it enough thought to really make statements about it, I guess. It's just been something that kind of popped into my head a couple of minutes back, fleetingly. I don't really know. It would extend the longevity of a server, I guess. But going back to what I said earlier, I may not have said it in this version of the recording, but the thing that brought me back to this was the sense of community and gameplay. So, like, I'm of the opinion that maybe, like, a annual reset of a server would be a far more I think it'd be a far better way of maintaining the lifespan of customers for Blizzard, because what draws people back in is that fresh start experience, and not just a fresh start, but the teamwork of working together. So rather than creating like a really efficient kind of raid environment where everyone can get to experience all the content, blah 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 blah, just keep it fresh by wiping it every now and again and triggering everyone with all the good loot. And yeah, I think that'd be a better way of doing it. But I don't know. How would you feel if you had like an Eye of Sulfuras and then they said, right, we're wiping the server, but you get an opportunity to get it again, rather than that whole initial nostalgia buzz, which a lot of people kind of get drawn in for. And that's what I initially wanted to play this shit for, it was the nostalgia. But that's worn off now, so obviously it has to be something else that draws you back in. Vanilla is extremely detailed in terms of like the amount of stuff that you have to do, the amount of farming that you have to do, grinding, rep, and all that shit. And like WoW still has that in retail, I guess, but like it's just not the same. Yeah, I don't know. Incoming comments from all the people that get triggered by people talking about fucking vanilla and retail and all that shit. I always love those comments. And that's something else I spoke about, and this is the third time I've thanked all of you. But I just want to say thanks to all the people that have been like, oh no, I thought I'd get it. I just want to say thanks to all the people that like rewatched my series and stuff like that, because there was a lot of you guys, because you left comments. And I've mentioned it before that I don't really respond to comments on older videos. because it would take too long, because there's too many that come in on the older videos. And not just that, I would have to remember what I was talking about in that video, and I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so no. And that may seem like a really knob thing to fucking say, but run a YouTube channel and then see how hard it is to keep up with everything that people are saying to you, and keep your thoughts current on it. It doesn't work. It wouldn't happen. But I do see the comments, even though I may not take the time to respond to them. I do respond to some of them, I guess. It depends on my mood at the time of seeing them. I respond to, like, recent video comments. That's a definite thing. And obviously I haven't been doing that because I haven't been really on. But a lot of you guys have been leaving comments saying, like, oh, I've come back, I've watched this series, can't wait for you to start a new series and all that shit. Thanks a lot. When you see shit like that, it's a powerful motivator to want to start playing this shit again, and to want to start to record again and do all this kind of carry on, and, like, appreciate it. Feels good, man. When you see that sort of shit, it does. It definitely feels good, man. And when you see all those comments like, oh, look at this fucking noob, he's clicking. Feels good, man, as well. I'm delighted I triggered you. That makes me feel good on the inside as well. Don't worry. And just because of that, I'm going to click all my spells on the next mob that we kill. I'm going to keep these episodes short, between 15 and 20 minutes long. Again, I don't know how long I'm going to be uploading them. I'm very active on my social media, on the likes of my Twitter, Facebook, and the YouTube's comment section on modern videos. I'm fucking terrible with the YouTube messages. People send me messages and I might not see them for like months because I don't check that tab ever. And people have sent me messages and I've missed them for fucking weeks after. So just bear that in mind. If you want to get a hold of me in-game, I have a fucking Whispers tab so I can actually pay attention to this itch. Send me a mail or use Twitter or Facebook. It's far more efficient. Far more efficient. And you will get a hold of me that way. I don't live stream on Twitch because I can't, because you'll get bannerinoed if you live stream this shit on Twitch. And I think people have been bannerinoed recently on YouTube for live streaming this stuff as well. So I don't know if I will be. It's a debatable thing. I don't know. I'll have to see how that pans out and how it plays out. I'll feel it out as we go along. New booties! We need one more wolf. And in my experience of my past 2 attempts at getting these episodes sorted, one where I was actually recording and one where I was just doing a test, there was lots of wolves around here and not so many people. There are lots of wolves and they're all dead. That sucks. This guy has killed all of them. He's running back this way, which makes me feel like he's completed a circuit and he's coming back for it to restart. There's a timber wolf right there. Noom. We're going to go for the throwing knife. We're going to try and guarantee success. Oh shit, I was meant to click it. Yeah, we're going to click this shit to trigger you guys. So yeah, I don't know how frequently he even knows I'm clicking. He can feel it through the game. Oh, did you all like that? Did you like the clicking? I like the clicking. That was fun. That was satisfying. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered the majority of what I talked about the first time. A lot of the lads that I played with in the previous server are playing on this server now. So we'll see how that goes. If they stop playing, I don't know if I'd stop playing. It just depends on my mood and how it affects me. Joe is meant to be playing on this server with me. The guy I play a lot of Arma with and all that sort of shit. You should check out his channel. It's on mine. He should be trying this. He's never played WoW before, but he likes MMOs and stuff. And I've been on his fucking case for ages about getting onto this. Back when I was doing all my first series and that, I was even like, nah, dude, you need to fucking play this game, I'm telling you. And he's played absolute dog shite MMOs in comparison, rather than play this. And it's fucking annoying. So, Joe, when you're watching this, you know, a week or two later here, make sure that you, what the fuck is this about? Make sure that you, make a fucking account, you cretin. I'm gonna ring you in about 10 minutes and get onto your case. What the fuck is the deal with this one? Now, has that destroyed the ones in my inventory? No. I have no idea what's going on there. That seems to be a bug that is definitely on the fucking go with regard to the throwing knives in the spawning area. Old twin star boys, if you want to short that one out. But yeah, get on. It's deadly. Deadly crack. Get this on the go. And we'll equip our bracers. Get rid of the ones that we have there. And we'll vendor them now in a second. Okay, so in terms of quests, we have to go kill Defius Bios. And we have to go get kobolds. He'll give us a quest to talk to some Mott at her wagon. And that will give us a quest then to pick up apples. I think.
What can I do for you?
Millie, that's the bitch. She's around the back here. And I think this is probably a good time to wrap this episode up. Because again, I am trying to keep them short. For the first couple of episodes, it's probably going to be a fair bit of talking as I'm meandering my way through a variety of different things as we kind of get a bit of a flow for it. And then in lateral episodes, I'm probably going to cut out a lot of the farming and keep them condensed into nice little 15-minute snippets. And again, the aim is I'm going to try to get a 60 as quickly as I can. It's not going to be a speed run or anything like that, but as efficiently as I can. And again, I don't know if I've said it in this version of the first episode, but if you're expecting to see like high-quality rogue content, you're looking at the wrong fucking channel. I play this shit because it's fun. I'm not the worst rogue in the world, but I'm nowhere near the fucking best either. I wouldn't be able to do all the meta fucking, like, calculating what's the most efficient DPS and blah, 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 blah. I Google it and I have a look at a couple of guides, and then a couple of the guys that I play with who are far better at this shit than me, kind of refine it then a wee bit with comments and stuff, and then that's how I get better, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. I could buy a new move, but I'm not going to. It's only going to be stealth. I think I need to go up another level or two before I can actually get other moves. But we're going to wrap this episode up here in the interest of keeping these things nice, short, and sweet. And I'm going to go get a beer. And then we're going to start episode 2 pretty much straight away. So this is Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like down below. Possibly consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any other comments, questions, concerns about anything that happened in this video, leave it down below in the comment section. I'll get back as soon as I can. Take care, handy. Bye-bye!